what's going on, YouTube? Well, we are at our destination. We are going to be stealth camping somewhere behind that electrical sign. So here, I'll walk you on over to the other side. Okay. Well, as you can see behind this wall, there is plenty of places where we can go ahead and just walk along the wood line and find a place to camp. Go back and get that bike and go into these woods because it is 2:30 p.m. and it's going to be completely dark out by 5:30. So okay. Yeah, it's pretty wet back here. Let me just pedal as far as I can before I got to get off and push this thing. Before I left the house, I made sure I brought me some boots out here. Check them out. Nice waterproof boots, because nothing's worse than having wet feet when you're trying to camp overnight. So I knew it was wet because it's been snowing out and it's been raining out for the last week. So I knew it was going to be soggy wet back here. So I made sure I did not forget to bring my waterproof boots. Okay, as soon as I can find a good place to enter these woods is where we are going to go. All right, come on, let's get going. Well, as soon as I can get in these woods, I like to get inside of them. That looks like a little bit of a way to get in. Let me just get these branches out of my way. Whoop. I'm not going to go too far back. I think we're going to be safe for tonight. I do know on the way here, I did see no trespassing signs a little bit down the road. And they had them about every 1,000 foot I would see a no trespassing sign. So I would imagine these woods are probably no trespassing. But I haven't seen any no trespassing signs on this part of the land. So anyways, let's go a little bit further on back and then set up camp. Okay, like I said, I'm not going too far back. As a matter of fact, this looks pretty flat right here. I mean, you can see the road is right there along with all those warehouses, and then there's the traffic light, and right there is that electric sign, city sign. Let's go check back over this way and I'll show you why I do not want to go any further. So far I've been staying really dry, but I do not regret bringing my boots. Yeah, check this out. So all back here is totally flooded. I mean, this is where it starts, and you can see. All right, let's go back and get camp set up. I mean, I'm pretty happy with this self-camping location for tonight. I'm not sure what time it is either. I know we should have at least an hour and a half of daylight left. I mean, being back here, I can see everything. So, if anybody's going to come back in these woods, I'm going to be able to see them from pretty far away. I'll be pretty good and camouflaged, so nobody should see me back here. Unless, of course, they just take a hike and they hike up on me. So, but anyways, let's get this bike and get this trailer unloaded. Yeah, I usually just put bungees around my whole trailer. And what's inside this bag is my duffel bag with winter stuff like overalls and pajamas, some cooking utensils in there, maybe my frying pan. But it's supposed to maybe rain too in about an hour and a half. I'm looking at the clouds. I mean, they don't look too bad. I'm hoping it's gonna hold off at least until I get camp ready. I mean, if I have to, I can just build a quick roof over the top of us. But anyways, all right, let's get back in that trailer and get our stuff out. Yeah, just got done, finished, had to get this sewn because if you remember, these latches do not have you cannot adjust them. I mean, which kind of sucks. You just wish you could kind of pull that out. So, but anyways, so it gets pretty tight. And then after a while, it starts to tear. And I did winterize all my gear and my saddlebags. So I always just have like 2 garbage bags inside my trailer. But yeah, these black garbage bags also last for quite a while. I only got to change them once a year. So that's pretty good. I mean, that's pretty big bang for your buck if you ask me. But since I knew it's going to be wet outside and it's supposed to rain out, it's a good idea to always put your sleeping bag inside of a garbage bag. This time I brought more than enough large industrial-sized garbage bags out here with me. Did not want to get caught in the rain again today. Plus, when you got them in garbage bags, you can just go ahead and set them on the ground, and it doesn't really matter if you're setting them in the snow. Get this tent out. This semi just went by, and right behind the camera is where I'm going to put this tent up. Now in the winter time, I like to have some of my tarp sticking out, kind of like making your tent a front porch. Some place where you can take off your boots, change your socks, put on your pajamas, and crawl into the tent all nice and dry. So I always make sure that I have my tarp at least about good 4 foot out, and gives me enough space to get situated for the night. All right, let's get this tarp done and get this tent up. All right, there we go. Good 3 to 4 foot little patio. But I tell you what, man, does it come in handy to keep yourself and your sleeping bag dry. All right, let's get the top on this tent. Yeah, what makes this tent nice is these little latches that you can just easily, even one-handed, go ahead and latch it. Makes it quite easy. All right. Take a look around. I would say we got about an hour and 20 minutes of daylight left. Well, the reason why I wanted facing away from the road is so I could just go ahead and put my camping setup, my chair and everything, and have my tent be a shield so nobody can see me that good from the road. So I brought 2 sleeping bags because one of my air mattresses sprung a leak, and the bummer thing about it is that the leak is so small I can't detect it, and I don't have a bathtub at the house just to submerge it underwater to see whether air is coming up. So I'm gonna have to wait till I get the chance to find a place to submerge my my air mattress so I could patch it and get it back out here. So I had to bring my other one, which is not as thick as the one that unfortunately sprung a leak on me, because the thicker your air mattress, the warmer you stay out here, and it keeps you off the ground more. But so I kind of I mean, the cool thing is about being able to take a bike and a trailer back here is, you know, it's no problem for me to bring 2 sleeping bags. So I brought my old air mattress, and I hope that doesn't leak on me tonight. And I got my 2 sleeping bags right there, and I think I will be really cozy tonight. But let's go back over this way and grab my my bag. And just go ahead and I'll just put this bag in my sleeping bag right there and get that stuff inside of my tent. can hear the high-lows from the buildings around here. Yeah, I'll tell you guys what. This Ozark sleeping bag, I think I paid like $30 for it. I'll tell you what a great deal. It definitely keeps you warm. It goes down to 32 degrees. And it's so cheap that if something happens to it, it's not going to break your heart. You're just going to go out and get a new one. So you don't got to be as careful with it as I do this one. This hike and bike sleeping bag. It's a downfill. Costs about $250. Goes down to 10 below zero. I know I overdid it on the sleeping bags, but I just wanted a cozy night. That's one of the good things about having the bike trailer is you can take luxuries with you that you can't if you're hiking. So yeah, this is my downfill hike and bike sleeping bag. So far, I really like it. It's nice and wide. Now the cheaper Ozark, the shoulder width is not as wide. And so you kind of got to be like the sardine. But now with the hike and bike sleeping bag, you have a lot of free room to move around inside your sleeping bag. All right, let's get this Trekology table set up along with our little propane stove. Another good thing I like about this time of year is there's no bugs. Yeah, this little Trekology table sure comes in handy. Easy to assemble. Doesn't take up too much room, but it is nice. It is nice to have a table out here when you're camping. Just pulls up, just pulls apart. And it's pretty easy to set up. You just take these top latches and latch them. Right here. Well, I'm starting to feel raindrops a little bit. I don't know if I should put a roof on or not. I'll wait a little bit longer and see what happens. Well, I decided, just to be safe, that I'm going to go ahead and put a roof over camp. Just in case it starts to rain tonight, I'm not stuck inside that little 3x7 tent. So let's go ahead and get this tarp up, and because I do feel it sprinkling. This time, come on, let's beat the rain. Okay. Not too shabby. Let's walk a little bit out this way and see what it looks like. Not too bad. I wanted to slant just in case the water comes down and has somewhere to go and it doesn't pile up in the middle. I'm just gonna sit back here for a little while, chill out, and relax for a little bit, and then get some dinner ready for tonight. I'll tell you one thing, it's gonna be noisy here tonight. I mean, I'd imagine those trucks are gonna be going by all night long, because in this area of Romulus, there's warehouses on every corner and everywhere that you look. So should be a pretty noisy night. And it's a good thing that we put that roof up, because I can hear it sprinkling on top of that tarp already. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll see you guys here in a few. All right. Well, I'm not gonna lie, starting to get a little bit hungry. So I got my stove out and my pots and pans, and let's see what I brought for dinner. Brought some diced green peppers. Brought some beef smoked sausage. Brought some coffee for tomorrow morning. Brought some hot cocoa too. Maybe a nice cup of hot cocoa tonight will hit the spot. Brought a pack of potato pearls, just mashed potatoes. So let's go ahead and get the stove lit. Pour some water in the pan and get this sausage cooking up. That little stove got a little bit of a kick to it when you start it. Get some water in that pan first. Oops, dropped one. Oh well, God made dirt, and dirt don't hurt. I remember saying that when I was a kid. Dropping food. The little 5-second rule. So what I'm going to do is just cook this in the water for a little bit. Let the water cook down. And then make sure that there's going to be 1 cup of boiling water inside this pan. And then I'm going to put my mashed potatoes inside with it. My fillet knife cuts through this like butter. My buck knife, it cuts through it good, but not as smoothly as my fillet knife. All right, let's dump the sliced up green peppers inside of it. Get my spoon out of here. Yeah, as soon as that water boils down some, just gonna dump those mashed potatoes right inside of it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let that beef sausage and that green peppers come to a boil. If you look behind me, look at the smoke the stove is throwing off, and the road is directly behind me. Actually, we're surrounded by roads. But anyways, yeah, here, check out the smoke signals my little stove's sending off. I mean, it happens, you know, what can you do in the wintertime? Here. Yeah, it just throws up a huge amount of smoke. And you can see the road is right there. Luckily, I'm not going to have to cook that for too long. Yeah. I mean, at least there's no smell of wood burning. Besides, that dinner is going to be done here in about 5 minutes. So let's get back over there and put those potatoes in it and get it eaten. I would say that there's about a cup of water left in there. All right, let's go ahead and dump these mashed potatoes inside of here, and let's eat dinner. All right. Yeah, they're kind of cool. This potato pearls are just little tiny pebbles of potato. Let's dump them inside this. Give it a mix. Yeah, this is very filling. And like I said last time, I made this, I believe it was stealth camping at Thorn Valley, that episode. And but I didn't have green pepper in it last time. Last time I had jalapeno, and it was perfect with jalapeno. All right, let's stop hesitating and let's give it a try. Man, on a scale of 1 to 10 right now, I give this a strong 8. I mean, it's such a comfort food. And it's nice and hot, warms you up. The mashed potatoes are nice and buttery. I put on a few sprinkles of salt, and man, delicious. I'll be honest, it turned out to be one heck of a camping day. Easy spot to find, easy to come in. The rain's not pouring out like it's supposed to yet, so it's holding off at least until I eat my dinner, so that's cool. I haven't seen anybody walking by, probably because there's really not too many places to go. All the party stores and gas stations are back the way that we came. This place is about 6 miles from my house. It does get very, very dark very early now. That's fine with me, because once it gets dark, I guess I'll just go inside my tent. Maybe watch some movies, listen to some, or maybe even listen to some old-time radio programs. I would say stealth camping is good for the soul. Well, anyway, I'm gonna stop yakking so much and finish this dinner. And get back with you guys in a few. Camp. Alright. Well, let's get inside that tent for tonight. Alright. Let's get this screen shut. And I'll see you guys in about a half hour to an hour. Let me get situated inside this tent and get ready for tonight. All right, I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Good morning, everybody. Well, last night when I was filming me getting inside of the tent, I ate a candy bar and I put on a talk show really quick, and next thing I know, I woke up and it's 6:30 in the morning. But to make up for that, because I usually film inside the tent at nighttime, but it's kind of hard to do that when you're sleeping. So what I'm going to do is going to make a nice little easy breakfast this morning. and a nice cup of hot coffee, and that'll give me a little bit of energy boost to get back home and to break down camp. So as soon as it gets a little more bright outside, then I'm gonna go out and start on that. Okay, I'll see you guys probably in about 10 minutes. I always carry my coffee cup inside of my pants. Let's get some water in there for the coffee. Measure it out. That way you don't waste water. Go ahead and take this boiling water. Using me a little bit of a stick. I don't feel like digging through my bags to try to find a spoon. So I'll just use what nature gave me. Okay, now as this coffee starts to cool down, because it's way too hot to drink yet, I'll make us some oatmeal. But as I wait for the water to boil for the oatmeal, I wanted to show you guys what Don Davis from California sent me a few months ago. He sent me a Finest City spoon. Nice steel spoon with a little notch at the end. So I'm definitely gonna take this on all my stealth camping adventures. When I said I wasn't gonna take time to look for a spoon, I forgot. Kinda need a spoon for some oatmeal. All right, let's check out this oatmeal. And yeah, let's turn this stove off. And I just got 2 little packs of strawberry and cream. Oh, excuse me, strawberry and cream oatmeal. So let's go ahead and dump that right into the bowl. Take out this new spoon that Don Davis got me. And thank you very much, Don. I really appreciate it. Well, I think I added a little bit too much water into this. I mean, it's way too runny. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and relight this stove. And try to get some of that water evaporated out of that pot. Well, let's give this coffee, let's give it a sip. Pretty good. I put a lot of coffee into this. It's almost like drinking 3 cups in one. But you know what? I don't think I've ever woke up and made breakfast and a cup of coffee before. I usually make that in the evening time. Well, not breakfast, but a cup of coffee. And because usually when I wake up in the morning, out here camping in the city, I like to just to get up and get the heck out of here, you know. And today, with this video, I just wanted to enjoy myself a little more than usual and take it slow and easy. Have a little bit of fun, you know. Because like I said before in my videos, sometimes it's not like you're even camping. Most of the time you're like Steven Spielberg out here, you know? And you're doing nothing but filming and all that, and it feels good. This time it actually felt like I came out and I actually did some camping. I noticed after a few months of not making videos, I'm a little bit rusty talking to the camera. As long as my stealth camping don't get rusty, I guess that's all that really matters. All right, let's give this strawberry oatmeal a go. Yeah, it thickened up a lot nicer. Tastes pretty good. I mean, I like blueberry, strawberry, peaches in my oatmeal. Apples too. Apples pretty good too. It's funny because my instant coffee is kind of giving this an odd taste. I don't care. I want a little bit of calories and energy and caffeine before I leave here. Well, I'll tell you guys what, I'm going to finish my coffee, finish my oatmeal, and start getting camp ready to get on out of here. What a beautiful morning. Okay, let's do a check on the ground. Make sure there is nothing left behind. All my trash is picked up. and I am not accidentally leaving no camping gear behind. It's always good to double check your area before leaving your camp. Okay, well, let's get on out of here. All right, it's about, I don't know, 8:30 a.m. Got a 6-mile bike ride home. So, all right, let's get on the road. Yeah, that road is busy all night long, especially with the semis coming in and out of these warehouses. Well, I think I might get lucky, and I think the wind's going to be at my back on the way home. Well, another successful stealth camping adventure. All right. On the road. Yeah, here, check it out. This is probably about 500 feet from where we were camping. Have like these no trespassing signs all the way down, but in those woods right there where that line is, I didn't see not one of these no trespassing signs. So just figure I'd show you guys since I talked about it yesterday. Well, thank you for coming along again on another stealth camping adventure. If you like what you're watching, I'd appreciate if you would share these videos to help make this channel grow. And I'll see you next time when we go stealth camping.